Good evening, everyone. Okay, so this is Angie with I Feel a Rush here in Brilliant, Wisconsin, and I'm working on a project for a friend and absolutely wanted to share this with you. So I know we've talked about wood burning before, and I know I've briefly talked about the wood burners here that I've used on other projects, and wanted to take this opportunity to give you a few tips and just some hints on the project that I'm working on that will help you. First and foremost, it's super easy. It's amazing. So what we have here is I bought these wood slides here, or I don't know what you want to call them, little cuts of wood on Amazon. You can make these yourself, but my suggestion would be to buy the ones from Amazon first, just to get a hint of, what you want those slices to look like and as a sample. So as you can see here, you're all right, Hunter. As you can see here, the outside is fully together. If you have a downed piece of wood, you're not going to get that same look. So it would have to be a live tree. So anyway, I wanted to get these samples here for you and just give you an example. This is a coaster set. So I'm making this for a friend and wanted to offer a few suggestions. First and foremost, how did I get this image on here? You ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. I take wax paper, actually freezer paper. You'll see a shiny part and then a non-shiny part. The shiny part is the part you're going to want to print on. And we have an inkjet printer here at home, and I actually take this freezer paper and I tape that to a regular size sheet, an 8.5 by 11, so that it goes through the printer really well. One thing I will share with you is the first time I printed it this way. Well, when you transfer it onto your wood, it's going to be backwards. So when you're using your program on the computer, you're going to want to flip your image so that when you put it on your piece of wood there, it's going to show up the proper direction. So I've printed it, I cut them out individually, and I flip them over, and I tape them down onto the piece of wood just so they stay. I take a spoon or a knife and I just go over it. Yep, with the sound effect too, to get that image on this board. Secondly, I use my wood burners. Now, if you guys haven't seen these before, they come in a set like this, about $25 or so, and you get all these little tips and all these little things. And what you're going to want to do is read the directions, but they're super simple to use. The reason I have two plugged in here is because, as you can see, some of the things that I have to do are very straight, and then some of the things I want to do are like a bigger area here. So this one I've already burned, this one I've already burned, and I wanted to show you the two pieces that I used. So as you can see, this burner is like a very pointy tool, so I use that for this word. And then this one has a little bit larger area, so I use that to fill in my deer. So as I mentioned, it's super easy to find these silhouettes, to find these images online, and to get started. It's so simple and it's so fun. You can get so creative. You can transfer 4-color images, you can do just outlines, but give it a try. What I'm actually going to do here also is we're going to try to bring someone on. I'm going to try and see if it works. We've been trying to, no. I had a guest that was waiting to test our online, whether it was going to work or not. But he's not on at the moment. We're going to try a live on another page tomorrow, and I wanted to do a little test here. But most importantly, I wanted to inspire you guys to be thinking about the fall, to be thinking about hunting and how you can share those memories and bring those indoors by something like this. I mean, I love, hey, Ron. Ron, do you want to test the live? Are you feeling adventurous? Maybe I could bring you onto this page. Hey, Tom. Hey, Angel. We'll see if Ron's feeling adventurous and wants to be brought on here. Facebook likes to give different options to different people, and we were hoping to take a look here and see. All right, Ron's feeling adventurous. Oh, now Chris is on. Hey, Chris. Let's try Chris. We're going to bring Chris on here, and we can get his face. For those of you who don't know, Chris is my husband. So although he's feeling under the weather, he... Oh,
Oh,
look,
there he is.
Chris.
Chris.
Hey.
Hey, okay,
Hey,
for those
for those who are watching,
are you getting a lot
are
of
you
echo?
getting a lot of echo?
No, I'm not.
You're not getting a lot of echo?
You're not getting a lot of echo?
No, I'm not.
All right. Ron,
All right.
do you
Ron,
hear the echo?
do you hear the echo? I know that you're on here.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of echo.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of echo, he said.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out.
Well, we'll figure that out. Chris, we're going to let you go because I know you're super busy.
All right, personalized one.
All right, I'm going to hang up on you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks, guys, for letting me test whether I could bring someone on or not. For those of you who just joined us, Katie, how's it going? Thank you, Angel, for confirming that there was an echo. I know there's a little trick to that, but first things first, we were trying to see if we could get someone on the live. So for those of you who are just joining us, I just wanted to share with you these sample coasters that I was working on. Again, it's just a slat of wood here. I use my wood burning tools, and like I said, the reason I have two plugged in here, it's super handy because when these are really, really hot, it takes a while for them to cool down in order to allow you to take those tips out and change over. So honestly, if it were up to me, I probably would have three here, because what I will show you is inside of here, you can also use this for like soldering. They have these real flat round pieces for filling in larger areas. Some little circles, so depending on the project that you're working on, there is a huge variety of different pieces that you can use in here. There's a knife, and actually, for those of you who aren't familiar with this, if you ever cut poster boards or things like that, this knife is super fantastic, because I know I've tried to cut and it gets real jaggedy and it doesn't turn out very well. So you can plug this in, heat it up, and it cuts through it just like butter. So it's amazing. So like I've said, you use freezer paper, print your image, make sure to flip it, put it on here, scrape it off, and that gives you an excellent way to use this just to basically trace over. You don't have to hand draw anything these days. Or the other thing you could do is you could just print this on here and then shellac that, and you're done. You don't even have to wood burn it. So anyway, so that's my suggestion, my tip for the day. Look at this beauty. I just love him. He's so cute. I'm hoping to see him out there in a couple days. Here in Wisconsin, bow hunting has started. So I'm feeling a little deer inspiration here. And that's the message. Believe in yourself. No matter what you're doing, get creative, head out to the woods, make some memories, and please share your comments below. Let me know what you think of this product, and if you like it and you like this project, share it with your friends. But mostly, believe. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for your patience in our testing. See ya.